Grandmother tell us. Grandmother tell us. Grandmother tell us. If we are but water from your eyes, then what is the water from our eyes? We give water to the ocean. We give water to the ocean. We are the keepers of the light.
Hello, my name is Rachel Gula, and it's such an honor to be here playing with the incredible Black Market translation. Y'all rock. Thank you so much, Daphne, for doing our sound. You're incredible, and I'm especially grateful to be here in Boulder on the ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Ute, and Cheyenne peoples. I'm going to share an original song that I wrote. It's called Seafoam. Thanks for listening. Since we crawled out of the sea, we've always been a water baby, hyped for bath time, off to nautical dreams. Parents were splitting, we run to the ocean, our tears to the stream. Since fetal form, waters held us, nurturing. How the heck is the ocean so deep? What I love the most is truly scared me. So I'm sleeping the back of the car with the windows rolled down. Salty air floated on the central coast. The ocean's lullaby drifted into dreamlands. For the winter waves laughing on the rocks below. We are free, like this. We have found the true bliss to the earth. I'm thankful for you and shining light.
Thank you so much. I've been picking seashells out of history, these mountaintops rising full of shell and oil like lightning, a spark. There's been so much haze lately, so much haze lately. We haven't seen a lot of each other. We haven't seen a lot of each other. You can call it a smoke screen. Give me a smoke screen. I took all of my belongings, and put them in this mega storage facility that read climate control. Climate control. Define irony. Define irony. A climate out of control. A climate returning to zero and nothing as if it were all a smart building. I wanted to paint you. I wanted to paint you in oils and acrylics. It's just like a rare red moonrise, like an apocalypse painting, an apocalypse painting. Let me paint you. The irony of oils and acrylic. Art can be so destructive. Art can be so destructive. It destroys status quos. It destroys status quos. Tears up the world that we know. Tears up the world that we know. Maybe we can make something better. Maybe we can make something better. Maybe we can make something better for better. If we cross up our abalone seashells, if we pour up the shell of our doing, maybe we can make something better. Maybe we can use smoke as fuel to realize we need the trees. We need the trees more than we need cigarettes, more than we need burning, more than we need a world on fire. And yes, the world is beginning to look a lot like a cigarette. This world is a cigarette. Inhale, hold it. Pine trees burst into flames. Don't look out the window. Everything is an ashtray. My lungs are scarred from 500 years of suppression and carbon sequestration. The black blood engulfs in dinosaur bones. Burning the ozone. Everything is tender. Everything is tender. Take another drag from your cigarette. The planet is a cellophane package so wrapped in plastic. We are what we eat. Cigarettes rolls. It sends all the pollutants we pump into the planet. Why aren't the birds singing? A decline or increase in insect population? Are we parasite or island? What is the carrying capacity of a garden? Modern ecosystems and viruses like paid advertisements. How much for a path of extinction? We were supposed to light fires, not people. This world is a cigarette between our fingers. How long can you hold it? Listen carefully. We built this world with the sweat and blood of my ancestors. And we worked hard, harder than any generation, following in our footsteps, settled on the path of their inheritance. Oh! And what did we inherit? No mistakes, no blackened skies, and what were favorable to the checklist and a bucket of wine. You have no direction or determination. You wanted to keep even on a view for a living. You spent too long dreaming, hiding in the clouds. Tell me, what's your problem? So It was so damn hard to breathe. All the smoke and ash in my brain. You can't think straight anymore. A word of change. We accepted our illnesses and flaws. When we knew. Why should we live in a broken present? As if you are any different. As if you won't pass on your poison. Who will finally fix this? We knew not what we were doing, but you do. The age of information. Can you even see anything past that screen? You probably don't even have the attention span to finish this poem. You're weak and whiny. There's no savior but your own labor. What will you build with your bare hands? These kids break so easily. You want me to finish the poem? You don't understand the pain we're living in. Read the fucking room. I am broken, and it was you who broke me. When will you ever truly see me stop being so afraid of change? My hands are split and scarred. My lifelines are cut short. Everything takes a piece of me. Everything I do takes twice the rim. I want you to open your eyes and see me as I am, not as you want me to be. I am not you, and I don't ever want to be you. But there, I guess, is a lesson to be learned from your hubris, from the thing that won your independence. The world is burning, and it will keep burning after you're gone. I deserve more than ashes. My generation is a funeral pyre. My father and his father before me bear kindling a monument to a history of reckoning. We too inherited wounds. I've been whipped by the sting of neglect, beat for being me. What had I to hand you but choked down tears? What lessons but bootstraps and broken backs? The chain remains unbroken. I have been bent by the pull of breadwinning. It's been ashes from the beginning. Now I've wound you in the silver seine of climate change, acid rain, oceans burning, byproducts of our consumption. That's just the way it's always been. That's just the way it's always been. We have no lessons to pass on. We wanted the best for you. We wanted the best for you. Until we didn't. And then we took everything we could while we still could. Kid, you'll have to build over our graves. Good luck. Thanks, Grandpa. Future. This isn't a love, but a scroll in the margins. A hasty note passed in the back row of a classroom called history, where we failed to learn the lessons of our past selves. We thought we're invincible, building skyscrapers and coding dreams. But look closer, future. See the cracks in our steel and concrete fantasies. See the rust in our digital utopias. Our hope became products of coal, swallowed down with resignation and fear. They told us progress was a straight line, but we spun in circles, cheating our own tails, wrapping ourselves in wires and screens, disconnected in our own connectivity, alone in our crowded networks. Voices lost in the static of our own creation. Future, when you wanted to leave you a world of wonders, of green fields and clean skies. The fires burned brighter, the waters rose higher, and the wall was out. Mike stopped fucking working. We buried our heads in silicon sand, pretending the storms would pass. But the storms raged on, and the fires kept burning, demanding payment for our access in the debt we left unpaid on our race to the crumbling ladder. Future, if you find this note, know that we tried, in our flawed, messed up human way, to reach through the stars even as we stumbled over our own shadows, to dream of a better tomorrow even as today slipped through our fingers like dust. Take this letter as a warning, a whisper in the dark, a reminder that even as we fall, there's a flicker of something there that we left behind so long ago. Spark of what we could have been, buried beneath the rubble. Sincerely, the present, or whatever's left of it. Promise you, you will see
Swiss with roasted red peppers and parsley and oregano and rosemary and tomatoes and lettuce, and then I put it in my bag and I walked out. That's a lot of herbs. That's a lot of herbs. I went into the subway
You guys having fun out there? Having at least half as much fun as I'm having up here. Thank you guys for sticking it out. We are Beyond Academia Free School. We have free events all over the place. Check out Boulder Poetry Scene for more. I dream a world that can save itself from apocalypse.
I dream a world where this circle is repeated.
A world that listens to poets and painters.
This circle right here.
The circle that doesn't lock its shamans in institutions.
Over and over and over again.
The plants gardens in place of buildings.
I dream a world.
A world that finally kicks this sick petroleum dependence.
I dream a world where every lonely and misforgotten life.
A world that cleans up its drag marks, its scars.
Where people in pain, living in shame, are forgiven.
A world in which police and political systems are no more than the punchline of a bad joke no one remembers.
We are freed from fear's addiction.
A world free from sin.
Made content.
A world free from the belief in sin.
Content within the basket of community.
A world willing to forgive itself.
Where the common good is indeed common.
To look in all its dark parts.
All have enough.
To exercise the demons of complacency and
Poems
comfort.
are broadcast as news.
A world that dreams.
News is headlined by kindness.
A world of wild hearts exchanging seeds. A currency of green.
Recognition fills our lungs.
Wildflowers for your orchard. A habitat for your water.
I dream a world where plants talk to us, we to them.
Oh water, what a dream that it would run clean, that we could drink of the source and freely share what was already freely given.
I dream a world where plants talk to us, we to them, and we cry when we harvest them and eat them.
A world of reciprocity and belonging.
I dream a world where we cry when we harvest and eat them, and then are completely and thoroughly forgiven.
A world we can belong to, not a world that belongs to us.
We dream
Where everyone has enough.
Keep going with your vibe. Which one should I use? Should I wait for you to ask to do a vibe? I don't like that. Do I start first? Intertwined, intertwined, cemented in our rooted lie. 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 I saw all the green things today, so ring your ding-a-ding bell and take your lightsaber, fishman, and truth through the moment of green apples and grind to the gravel. We grind to the gravel. We grind to the gravel. We're meeting people in the streets. Listen to their stories. Stories might be the only thing we have. One day, sitting around the fire. One day, sitting around the fire. We're holding our voices on the cipher, the strum, the front range, the typewriter. We're waiting for the dead. We're waiting for the dead, so sell me your friends and sell me your face. It's a process like typing, it's a process like talking. The comments can come out of the woodwork. It's a process like typing. Process like typing. So seated in destruction, uncover your dark. The quilted perspective of our pleasurable swatches. My breadcrumb muses are all string and strands. Look at them. My breadcrumb muses are all string and strands. So carve your eye out with a guttural moan. You're a monster. With a guttural moan, you're a monster. With a guttural moan, you're a monster. Who doesn't pick up the shit? Pick up your shit. Pick up your shit. There's shit all over the place, and who can live like this? You're filthy. Were you raised in a barn? You're filthy. Were you raised in a barn? Your mother should have taught you better. Did you have a mother? Didn't she have taught you better? Keep yourself clean all the time. Manicure and pedicure yourself. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Go filth on your face. If cleanliness is left to godliness, the dirt devil knows where his name is Lucifer. If cleanliness is next to godliness, what's the circumference of a gaping hole? What will it take to fill you? What is the circumference of your gaping hole? And what would it take to fill you? Men recommend, men recommend, men recommend, men recommend, men. I say, men recommend, 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 men. So if you're anywhere where there's a man, recommend a man, recommending a man, recommending a man, recommend. Don't recommend men, recommend women. Talk about women. Listen to women! Listen to women. Thank you. Now I dream of a world where I don't need to read this poem. So let's exercise it. We're gonna exercise it, and we're gonna exorcise it. Seductive. Suffocation. Amplified. Active. Harder. Motivation to push through the weight of 8-hour days growing longer. Want infinity? Well, too bad. Buck up and grind. The Industrial Revolution has given up on gates. Now we spin the turbines in hell, so we can afford our graves one day. One day. One day. One day. Puppet over stress of human genomics. Freelance will of independent experience encourages. External funding. Part-time need not apply. We don't have time for it. In this
before I was gay, I was Mexican. And this is dedicated to my high school sweetheart. When the wind is chilly, the weather seems so dry, I get myself to shaking. I remember the day that you caught my eye. You was walking by the river, dressed in purple, looking hot. When you turned to look at me, remember how I sighed? Janice Star, never leave me, keep inside. You would break my mind. I'm even goosebumps. Creep onto my arm. Oh, Janice, pretty Janice. Don't stay too far. I recall going downtown, drinking beer, sipping wine. When you turned to look at me, oh, pretty little one. Even at the movies, you made me feel alright. Rubbing legs together, holding hands so tight. Janice! Janice Star, never leave me, keep in sight. 'Cause every time I see ya, you invade my mind. I write silly love poems, talking about our love. Ah, Janice, pretty Janice, don't stay too far. You know that I love ya, you know that I care. Just keep looking like a beauty, loving me like that. I'll be happy, very happy. I want my only Janice. Every night, I close my eyes and I try to tell myself that I'm not alone again. Watching Seinfeld ain't enough. Pizza Hut is boring, and I try not to drink a lot. But I drink the beer, sip the wine, I get all high, and I start to cry. I drink the beer, sip the wine, I get all high, and I start to cry. The past is always present as it tries to future me. The libraries aren't open. Ice cappuccino, please. I waited at the bus stop. I waited. The babes in toilet are always playing. Imagine. So I drink beer, sip the wine, I get all high, and I start to cry. I drink the beer, sip the wine, I get all high, and I start to cry.
and is a huge mentor of mine. He's inspirational. He understands how simplicity and creativity work together. And we're honored to know you, Hector, and thank you. Thank you for all that you teach us.
I've got a story for y'all.
Yay, it's the green mic. Thank God.
In the dimly lit bar, the air heavy with the scent of whiskey and regret, a solitary man with weary eyes took a seat at the counter. The bartender, a grizzled figure wiping down glasses, poured a drink without a word. And as the man nursed his glass, the silence between them spoke volumes that resonated in the shadows, creeping closer to the man with his drink. Now, after the last patron stumbled out into the night, the bartender gestured to a deck of cards beside him. "Care for a game of poker?" He offered. The man, seeking any distraction from the shadow of his thoughts, agreed, dismissing any agency against the offer. As the cards were dealt, an odd sensation enveloped the man. In a surreal twist of fate, he found himself witnessing 4 distinct visions, each reflecting a possible path his life could take. The spades unfurled before him, revealing a life of hard work, resilience, and perseverance. It depicted a journey marked by challenges, perhaps even brushes with the darker corners of existence. In this vision, the man saw himself navigating a world that demanded grit and determination. Now, the hearts painted a tender picture. Showcasing the beauty of true love and compassion, genuine understanding, and the warmth of human companionship. Here, the man glimpsed moments of vulnerability and shared joy. A path defined by emotional richness. The clubs beckoned with the allure of freedom and endless parties. This vision unfolded like a vibrant tapestry of wild nights, laughter, and the thrill of living on the edge. Spoke of a life unrestrained by convention, where spontaneity and revelry became the guiding forces. Now diamonds sparkled with the promise of riches and power. Heights of influence. In this world, the man showcased opulent success. In this world, the man found himself navigating the intricate dance of wealth and power, life defined by material abundance and social standing. In the unfolding scenarios, the man's journey took unexpected turns. Choices made in those pivotal moments resonated through the cards, altering the course of his existence. Each vision tugged at a different facet of his desires and fears. And as the poker game neared its climax, the man faced a critical decision. The weights of his struggles were pressed upon him,
and yet something within him stirred. The glint of determination in his eyes, he played a joker card, introducing the element of unpredictability. The bartender, sensing the shift, raised an eyebrow. "What is your game, friend?" The man's lips curved into a subtle smile. "Life's too unpredictable for me to fold just yet." In that moment, the man found a renewed sense of agency, realized that even in his darkest hours, there were choices beyond the conventional paths laid out before him. The Joker card symbolized a departure from the predestined narratives, a chance to embrace the unknown. With the cards on the table, the man pushed aside his shadows that threatened to consume him. He walked out of that bar, not as a defeated soul, but as someone who had glimpsed the myriad possibilities within the deck of life. The night held the promise of uncharted adventures, and he was finally ready to deal himself a new hand.
What you say? Intelligence. intelligent. Intelligent. People talking to themselves in their heads. I am one of them. I am one of them. The voice said. Artificial. Intelligence. Intelligent. Lots of intelligence. People talking to themselves in their heads. People talking to themselves in their heads. I am one of them. A voice said. Judgment is judgment, and there is no one here to receive it. Judgment is judgment. When all that is heard is thoughts, when all that is heard is thoughts, an individual starts to behave like a bot, artificial, intelligent. People talking to themselves in their heads. Look, yes, there is intelligence at play, even in the most mundane. So what is one to say of consciousness? Artificial, intelligent. I am intelligent. I am intelligent.
sport when our arms are free from bearing the stones of capitalism?
The sky is still blue. The birds still sing. The ants keep building their anthills. The beavers gnaw down trees.
Will we someday spin within the wild groves of uprooted sidewalks, brimming with new plant life?
But the summers are hotter. The storms are fiercer. The flooding is always worsening. The sunsets are more red now. The winds are drying. How many days are gonna be the hottest on record? I mean, seriously, Virginia with the
Will we cha-cha beside fresh streams free from damage and tango beside lawn replacing gardens?
hey, new lovers still cling to each other. Children still clamor after squirt guns and water pistols. We wake up and drink coffee. How long will that last? We drive our cars to work. How long will that last? Churning pollution into the air. How long? How long will that last?
Is it time to leap into full soup bowls shared with strangers? Entirely allow the laugh, the sing, the partnering?
We write poems. We insist on breakfast. Adore our vacuum cleaners, our desk lamps. And enjoy. We enjoy singing and drinking and smoking too much and crying and laughing and our solitude. We enjoy it.
Then thoroughly forget the argue, forget the hate, forget the prejudice.
Maybe we'll make eye contact tomorrow. Maybe we'll hug each other next Wednesday. Maybe we'll kiss next week. Maybe we'll cuddle more if our houses burn down. Maybe we'll hold hands in the ashes. If our houses burn down, maybe the beavers will start to notice. If the houses burn down, maybe we'll dance more when the war comes.
now and say, good faith Everett, reaching over the pew and across the aisle with our city elders that will untighten the damn footloose prohibition for a jubilee of exactly 72 hours and 33 seconds, during which all purge of boogie woogie will be permitted, and we are jointly asking that you perform at least one of your finest ranta dances before opening the fucking pit up in that funky day we play a boogie and a twoie and a three, a summer, 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 summer.
Do you like that music? I like that music. I think you like that music. Black Market Translation. And Starjammer. We have two bands up here right now. We have Black Market Translation and Starjammer. You can find Starjammer a stone's throw away at the coffee stand every first Friday of the month. And you can find Black Market Translation in Denver at the Mutiny Information Cafe on Wednesdays, second Wednesdays, with a lot of these poets.
And at the stand.
And at the stand on Fourth Fridays. Do you want to meet really weird people like we are? Yeah, you do. So you want to go to Boulder tonight, where all the weird people are interviewed about the super cool creative stuff they're doing. But anyway, so be here now. Be here now. Be here now? But how? To this question I resist to humbly bow, and to this question I will give my matrimonial vows. Through sickness and in health, belly laughs and every frown line, this is the question which my life's work tries to define. Meditate, masturbate, create, endure your fate, to dissipate into nothingness, minds in progress, bodies in constant regress, every day creating more of a mess, watching life like a film rewinding before your eyes until you find your way to the source, navigating the grammar of discourse. This body is your horse, your noble steed to complete your noble holy deed. Each breath is a seed, each soul is a mouth to feed with the nectar of gratitude for all that is skewed and all that is great. Gratitude for this faith. Gratitude is the only water that can satiate the dehydration caused by predestined extermination. Gratitude is the only water that can satiate the dehydration caused by predestined extermination. We're bound to die. We choose to live. We choose to give, we choose to take. We're in charge of what we make. We're seeing through the eye supposed to be freeing. I'm feeling lost, star-crossed. I wonder about my personal Pentecost.
Your personal Pentecost?
Yeah, at what cost? At what cost? At what fight do we lose sight over what we have, fretting over what is to come? So we're told, just be here now. Wonder how, learn to allow uncertainties. Feel moved by the breeze. Seize fire, admire. Learn to allow uncertainties. Feel moved by the breeze. Seize fire, admire. Learn to allow uncertainties. Feel moved by the breeze. Seize fire, admire. And we have about 3 more poems for you. And then we'll open up the microphone for just a few. And then we'll pack it up and go home. And if you really like this and you want to come back and party again with us next year, you can go and tell the city that you had so much fun with all those wacky poems. I think we have one more poet. We have one more poet here for you today. So let's give a really warm welcome to Z Bass, our final poet of the evening.
Red blood petals sway on ocean blues. Diamond roughs stuck on a cold black sky. The warm golden rays have gone silver against my cheek. I am left to burn softly in a world of embers. When I reach out to feel, I thought it was pink corduroy, but at a closer glance, it felt like grains on polished marble. So surrender my carved maple buttons to snap together my story to the fabric of space. And so did the lovers' time gone past, and the tragedies that have yet to come. I snip these threads from my heart and drop these tricks lightning, but the shadows of the dark block out the sight. I wish that you could see these petals of the sea. I have tossed gallons and gallons of these rose petals in hopes you would understand the message. Do these words echo loud enough in this liquid darkness? Do these grains of sand count high enough for you to see wherever you may be? These red blood petals, they sink in this ocean blue. They die as I did once too. Querido, we must part. I failed to clash these pens to spark that lightning. I have failed to say what needed to be said years ago.
Starting in October, we're going to be doing some free performance workshops at the Boulder Public Library in their beautiful Canyon Theater. You very well might see these musicians. So if you would like to give the microphone a little try, we have roughly 15 minutes to play with here, so yeah. So first up we have Riley.
Thank you, Maggie. Woo! Thanks, EMT. Who is it? Riley on the mic.
What's up? Sign my work, RHR Surgeoner. My novel comes out Friday the 13th. It's cyberpunk horror. The title is called A Screaming Sun, but this here's some poetry. The work is called The Ascent. The struggling against a downward pull, the utter refusal of a mortal to give in to the void despite the cries of the dying and pedestrian and the depths of the pit. An upward push, a most violent struggle, uphill, pulling allies alike and pushing enemies out of the way. On the ascent to the top, pain turned to rage, rage turned to energy, energy with which to drive out the mongrel demons of the psyche with the righteous hellfire that can be the indomitable human spirit if you allow it. An image, man with chains tied to him, pulling downward on the souls of the weak-willed and unworthy of glory. In front of him a boulder, a juxtapose of glory and struggle towards self-made legacy. Lightning and thunder abound as he nears the top. Zeus himself anchored at the still recalcitrant mortal, and his refusal to quit. Onward forever pushing, against all odds. A quote arises from a wise sage in the psyche of the man. For you may fetter my leg, but my will, not even Zeus himself can stop. Fire may dim, but a spark and set a forest ablaze if you'll allow it. Thanks.
And up next is Ira to the mic. Unrevelist. I'm sorry. Ira.
Good evening. I am here to dance with words. I'm here to dance. I'm told one day we grow old. I've heard this rumor. One day we grow old. And we might meet our maker. Who is this maker? Perhaps my maker is Apple Computer. Perhaps my maker you to all those who put this amazing event together.
Julio, is that
Maggie Saunders, I understand, is one of the organizers who invited Black Market Translation and guest musicians to play in a most delightful way.
And next up we have our friend Julio.
Hi guys, my name is Julio and I have no idea exactly what I'm here to do right now, but the whole day seems to be, I mean not just day, but like life, but like half the shit that came out of every single one of these beautiful minds and hearts that you see in front of you. It really had me I literally sat there crying for the first like 5 minutes, but I don't know. I come here on Father's Day of last year with this overwhelming feeling to dissect the etymology of religion, which re is again and again, lig or lig is to tie someone up, put into bondage or bind, and eon means to infinitely go, so it's like infinitely going into a state of bondage, which is funny because the teachings of Yahshua, Jesus, or St. Nash was like, the only righteous religion is I was just came for going to orphans and widows. All else is but false doctrines and traditions of men leading the masses into the mountain of the beast, which is absolutely fucking profound. And then like you also have these like ancient teachings of Haworth and emerald tablets and all the shit, and in the end it's all coming back down to energy, and it's like music and flow and poetry and art and love and all this other shit. I had an intention earlier in the day of just coming up here and almost expressing all my rage and all my pain and all my frustration about the fact that like we're all part of a community, and I think it's time to take it back to a place where we could like be in unity and understand that without all of these different aspects of darkness and light, we wouldn't be able to get back to that peace that is inside that we truly are all out there trying to find. And who even knows what's actually going to happen, because we just got to go with the flow and let it be in the moment or be here now, which is like kind of almost as if being in the state of a clown or a joker. And like I'm a pot smoker, and yeah, occasionally I like to do a little bit of cocaine or maybe some fucking speed, but it isn't a fucking reason that everybody should judge me, because in the end it's, as you said, the fucking consciousness and the freedom of expression as well as the truth, which is love, regardless of what the fuck you want to hear. In the end, I think it's time that we all switch the gears so that we can overcome the fear and the complacency so that we can get back to a place where we're all again at peace. Cause fuck, what is really going on other than a bunch of, again, infinite eons of delusion? And I think it's time that we stop using and manipulating one another so that we can get back to knowing our fucking brothers, so that we like can get the things we want. Cause it's like, again, truth is love, regardless of what the fuck you want to hear. Fuck all the fear. Like, I heard a really good acronym, it is fear everything and run away from everything that you really truly want. But it's only through going into the dark and facing everything and rising above it all that we can like start to answer the ancestral call, so that we can get back to unity, to get free of immunity and all the fucked up ways that people keep looking and viewing you and me, because it's all just one. And I think the time is done that we start to be the change that we need to see, because we all truly free, but we continue to put ourselves in bondage trying to follow the like perceptions of you and me. That status quo. Like, whoa, how the status quo come out? It's all just because we're one family now. Sorry, please get on the mic.
Defund the status quo.
Defund the status quo, so that you can know that you are one with the consciousness that is all. I am is one of the references, and you know, I think it's only through the differences that we start to see the reflections of you through me.
And I want to see more of you more often. And now here's the thing. We have to clean all of this stuff up by a certain time. And we have two more people on our open mic. We have Daphne, who is our sound engineer. So we're going to pass it on to Daphne. And Julio, you are spitting some fire there. We really hope you come and see us at the library.
We will
Come share your soul with us. So give the warmest welcome to the person who made made sure that the poets could be heard and that all the delicious, juicy sounds could be heard. Jeff Strickland!
I've been saying it all day, the green one is the one. We're gonna get sensitive right now. I'm gonna read 1.5 poems. The first one is one that I've been writing while I'm drunk. I just write it down and then I read it later and I'm like, hey, that's not bad. It doesn't have a title yet and it's probably not done, but I'm gonna read it. Yeah. There's nothing quite like seeing the gray in your hair coming down from mushrooms after walking through the cemetery in your Sabrina Carpenter boots. It's so beautiful and terrifying. I always cry when I do mushrooms. Fuck all this peace! This town really loves me. But what do I want? The fishnets are off now. I want adventure. I want less in the morning and more at night. I want my lips to be sore from kissing so hard. In the meantime, I'm trying to learn how to infuse joy into the mundane. Thank you. There's gonna be more to that poem, I think, but I like where it's headed. All right, this one has a title. It's called, It's Not Silly, It's Self-Accommodation. It's pretty. Keep going. I like it. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna enjoy it for a second, then I'll read. Yeah. From my perspective, the terms used in modern society to describe the characteristics of someone like myself: neurodivergent, extroverted, trans, stoner. These are concepts that I use as a kind of shorthand for my personal journey in discovering how to regulate myself. Sometimes I feel like I've been stuck in a Star Trek style fist fight with God. Like a cloud of dirt kicked into my face, a constant barrage of stimuli distracts and disorients me. Sometimes I wonder, am I maybe addicted to masking? For most of my life, I've struggled to find ways to conform myself to the way I thought I was supposed to be. Trying for so long to adjust my behaviors to please the people I loved, just so they won't leave me. Is this Midwest unhappiness genetic or environmental? My mother's scowl radiates, permeates. Dressed down just a bit for church, she still asks. Sometimes I feel like a Barbie in a box, waiting for someone to open me up and play with me. Sometimes I feel like my broken purse, the strap barely holding on, the end tied to the O-ring, clasp broken, stuffed with more things than it's meant to carry. Such heavy weight. Maybe I'm not meant for such dainty beauty. And yet, all the time, I find myself whispering to the moon what a beautiful celestial body she is. And when I listen closely, I can hear her say, "Takes one to know one, babe." Thank you, friends. Give it up for Black Market Translation! You guys are amazing. And I do have to say thank you to Blast and Scrap for providing all this gear. I hope I didn't blow any of these speakers up tonight. I think they're fine. But yeah, thanks you guys.
And thank you to Daphne Strickland. Woo! Sound engineer extraordinaire. Thank you to Star Jammer too. Alright. Now Cicada's gonna close us out. And then we're gonna clean it up and boogie woogie on out of here.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
I usually do this piece as an opener. It's like an invocation to the muse of poetry. But I'll do it as a closer tonight, as a thank you. It's kind of raw, I don't know. You do you guys. Mouth muse. Mouth muse. Snaggle tooth. Rotten maw. Oh. Slippery slob.
Oh, take it off!
Gargle through me. Sniffle for me. Oh, captain of carnage. Oh, golden goo. Plasma